Hello, welcome to week 1 of 6 weeks strong. This is your reset week. Over the next 6 weeks, we're going to train together, build strength, improve your posture, help you feel more connected to your body, and most importantly, help you stay consistent. This isn't a quick fix. This isn't about punishment or starting over again. This is about showing up for yourself, building real strength, and proving that you can commit to something and see it through. In this reset session, we're focusing on full body movement, mobility control, and reconnecting with your breath and your body. Think of today as laying the foundation for everything that's coming. Each week in this program has a purpose. Week 1 is reset, week 2 is foundation, 3 is build, week 4 is flow, week 5 is power, and week 6 is evolve. And you're not doing this alone, we're doing this as a community. If you're committing to 6 weeks strong, please let me know in the comments. Comment I'm in for 6 weeks strong, and after today's session, comment week 1 done so I know you showed up. I read every single comment. I'm with you through this. So if you stay with me, you're going to notice your strength improving, your confidence growing, and your body feeling more capable week by week. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe so you don't fall behind each week. Every Monday, there'll be a new session waiting for you. All right, take a breath, land in your body, and let's start week 1 reset together. We're gonna lie down on the mat. Bring the soles of your feet together, let your knees knock out nice and wide. Place your hand on your chest, belly, or just let them hang heavy down by your side. Close down your eyes if you wish. We're going to bring ourselves onto the mat here today. If you give me a big inhale, breathe into your side ribs, expand your rib cage. Exhale it out through your pursed lips, drawing the navel to spine. Big inhale, breathe into the side ribs, back body. Exhale it out through the pursed lips, drawing the navel to spine. One more round like this. Big inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale it out through your pursed lips, drawing your navel to spine. Lovely. From here, place the feet flat on the mat and then just walk your feet to either side of your mat so they're nice and wide. Cactus the arms behind you, keeping your shoulders heavy on the mat. Try not to let them lift. We're going to drop our knees down and over to the left, let them fall as heavy as they can. Then draw it up through the center and down and over to the right. Lovely, just working on some hip mobility here. Nice and steady, allow that breath control the movement, just warming up the body here for 4. Keeping those shoulder blades heavy on the mat. 3. Last 2. Last 1, come through the center. Now from here, you're going to let your left leg go long on the mat for me. You're going to bring your right leg up to tabletop position, hands behind the back of the right thigh. Relax the shoulders back and down, pressing onto the mat. Now exhale, extend that right leg up to the ceiling. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Coming back to your breath and allow that breath control the movement. If you want to deepen that stretch, flex the foot as you extend the leg to the ceiling. Inhale, point the toes bent. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. We've 3 more here. Again, nice and controlled. Last 2. On the last one, extend your leg up to the ceiling. Hold it here. Keeping your shoulders pressed onto the mat. See if you can pull that leg a little closer in towards you. Then once you're here, hold for an inhale, hold for an exhale. Bending that right knee, grabbing in front of the knee this time. Give yourself a nice big hug, pulling that knee down in towards the chest. Breathing here, just allowing that hip space to open. And once you're ready, that right knee is going to drop down and over to the left. Keep your left hand on the knee. Then allow your head to look over your right shoulder and keep your shoulder pressed onto the mat. Feel that full spinal twist and side glute stretch. Exhale, just bring yourself back up through the center. Right leg goes long on the mat for me. Left leg tabletop, opposite side. Hands behind the back of the left thigh. Exhale as you extend the leg to the ceiling. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Again, to deepen that stretch, flex the foot as you extend the leg. Point the toes, bend at the knee. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Lovely. Nice and controlled here. We're just warming up. We're here for 3 more. 2. On your last one, extend your left leg to the ceiling. Hold it here. Now see if you can pull that leg a little deeper towards you. Try not to leave the shoulders or the head lift. Big inhale. Exhale, blow it out. Bending that left knee, grabbing in front of the left knee, pull it down in towards your chest. Feel that hip space open, nice ground stretch. Then dropping, keeping hold with the right hand on that knee, dropping your right knee down and over. Your left knee down and over. Then look over that left shoulder. Feel that full spinal twist. And exhale, come up through the center. Bring both legs to tabletop position, hands behind the back of the thigh. And you're just going to use your momentum to swing yourself up to seated. Pivot yourself around so we come into a nice 4-point kneeling position. Shoulders in line with the wrists, knees in line with the hips. Keep your core scooped up. Protract out of the shoulders as if you're pushing yourself away from the mat. Lovely. Then from here, we're going to lift the hips right up, find a downward dog. And you're going to start to bend into one knee at a time, feeling the calf and hamstring stretch here. Nice. Walking out the legs. We're here for 5. Pressing your heels as deep as you can every time down to that mat. Last 3, 2, 1. Press both heels as deep as you can into the mat. Lift the tailbone right up to the ceiling. Legs are long. Feel that hamstring stretch, back body release. Now once you're ready, you're going to shift your weight forward so the shoulders come back in line with the wrists. Try not to let the hips dip. Nice straight neutral back. Find your plank. Nice. Now lift the hips back up. Downward dog. Then shift your weight forward. Shoulders come back in line with the wrists. Find that plank. We're here for 4. Nice. Find your flow. Lift the hips up. Shift the weight forward. Protract out of the shoulders. Plank position. Last 3. Lovely. Last 2. Shoulders back in line with those wrists every time. Last 1. Once you're ready, come in through that plank position. Hold your plank position. Protract out of the shoulders. Core is engaged. Quads are engaged. We're here for 5 more breaths. For 4. For 3. For 2. Everything stays the same. Just lower the knees. Don't move anything else. Knees tap down onto the mat. Now from here, don't let the elbows stick out. Bend at the elbows, keep them all tucked in, lower your chest down, hover over the mat, exhale, push yourself back up. Inhale, drop your chest, hover, exhale, push yourself up. Almost imagine your weight is falling forward, your chest is coming out over in front of your hands. Drop and hover that chest. Keep your elbows tucked in, squeeze those oranges. Here for 3. Nice. For 2. Last 1. Push yourself up, lift the knees, then lift the hips, find your downward dog. Hold your downward dog here for a moment, allow the head and neck to drop heavy. Breathe here for me, release it out. Bending the knees, let the knees go nice and wide, sit the glutes back onto the heels, child's pose. Big inhale, breathe into the back body. Exhale, blow it out. Just allow yourself to reset here for a moment. Big inhale, big exhale. You should feel nice and warm now, ready to move on to our main section. Once you're ready, we're going to lie down on the mat. If you have a set of dumbbells, just grab them and just make sure they're near you so you're able to grab them nice and easily once we're ready. And then from here, before we begin, your feet are flat on the mat, knees are bent, and they're in line with your hips, so we're not too narrow and not too wide. You can place your hands on your hip bones for a moment, and you're just going to activate your pelvic floor. We have a little gap between our lower back and the mat. Nice and simply, I'm going to get you to tilt your hips towards your ribs, so you close that gap, find your imprint of the lower back onto the mat, engage, drawing it all up. And then release, relax, come back to a neutral spine. Again, tilt the hips towards the ribs, find your imprint, engage, don't forget to breathe, close the gap. And release, relax, neutral spine. Last one, tilt the hips towards the ribs, find your imprint, engage, drawing it all up. And release, relax, neutral spine. Now from here, extend the arms straight up to the ceiling for me. Float your legs to tabletop. Now remember, you're balancing a tray of drinks, so your shins are parallel to the ceiling and the knees are in line with the side of your hip bones. They're not creeping into the tummy or chest. Imprint your lower back onto the mat. Wrap your ribs around and down, closing the rib cage. And then from here, we're going to go to our dead bugs. You're going to extend your right leg out nice and long, hovering over the mat as your left arm extends back behind you. Hover, then draw it through the center. Left leg extends, right arm falls back behind you, hover, imprint the back, draw it through the center. Nice, we're going to go for 6 here. Take your time, remembering that hover hold before you bring it back to the center. Last 5, and just be mindful you're in that strong tabletop. Heels aren't dropping to the back of the thighs, and knees aren't creeping into that tummy or chest. Last 3. Make sure that lower back is imprinted. If it starts to lift, don't let the legs drop as low. Last 2. Last 1. Come back through the center. Now glue the knees, legs, feet together. We're going to extend both legs out to a 45 degree as your arms fall back behind you. Imprint the back, hold for 4. For 3, 2, 1. Come back to tabletop. We go for 6. Extend and hold. We're here for 5. For 4, for 3, 2, 1, come back to tabletop. Final round here for me. Imprint that lower back, wrap the ribs around and down. Extend the legs nice and long, arms can fall back, don't let them rest on the floor. Then start to splash your legs up and down. Nice long controlled flutters for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, crisscross, scissor legs, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, now extend and hold. Hold here in your hover. Imprint that lower back, wrap the ribs around and down. Glue those knees together. Breathe for 5 more breaths. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Give yourself that little bit of a hug. Nice, release out that tension. Well done. Deep breaths. Remember, this is all about the reset, building those foundations for our next 6 weeks. From here, once you're ready, you're going to grab one of the dumbbells for me, okay? Grabbing one of the dumbbells, your left leg in your left hand, your left leg is going to go long on the mat, and that right foot is going to stay on the mat, right knee bent, and then your right hand is going to come up to your ear, elbow out nice and wide, okay? So left arm extended to the ceiling, holding the dumbbell if you wish, left leg long, right leg bent, right foot flat on the mat. Now once we're ready, we're going to start to fire up that core and we're going to focus on the oblique, okay? So from here, chin to chest, you're going to exhale, reach that left arm up and over to the right hand side, peeling that left shoulder up off the mat, and then release it all back down. Exhale, curl yourself up, swinging that left arm long across the body, left shoulder peels off the mat, and release it down. Nice. 4 more like this, nice and simple. Just find your rhythm. And focus on that oblique lifting you up and over. And feel that crunch into the oblique. For 2, we're going to add a layer. In 1. The next time you bring that left arm up and over, as you do, you're going to raise that right leg to tabletop position. And then lower it all back down. Exhale, curl yourself up. Right leg comes to tabletop as you reach that left arm long across the body and release it down. Keep that elbow sticky out nice and wide. Try not to let it creep in. Lovely. We're here for 5. Nice. Well done. For 4. Use that exhale. Well done. For 3. Blow it all out. 2. Stick with me. Nice. Last one like this. Lovely. From here, keep that left leg arm long, extended to the ceiling. Sorry, lost my words. Right hand can go flat on the mat. Left leg stays long, right leg stays bent. Now from here, exhale, you're going to curl yourself all the way up to seated. Nice. Once you get here, you're going to raise that right leg to tabletop and you're going to draw that left elbow to the outside of that right knee. Come back through the center, then slowly lower yourself back down. Take your time. Exhale, curl yourself up to seated. Nice. Raise that right leg. Cross that left elbow over that right knee. Back through the center. Then lower yourself back down. C curve it all back down. Well done. Exhale, curl yourself up to seated. Right leg tabletop. Left elbow to the outside of that right knee. Back to center. Lower that foot down. C curve as you roll yourself back slowly. Exhale, peel yourself up. Well done. Lift that right leg tabletop. Cross that left elbow to the outside of that right knee. Back to center. Lower the right foot down. C curve as you roll yourself back down. Well done. You're going to give me 4 more. You got this. Really strong. Nice. Remember, we're building that foundations. We're here together, sticking through it for the next 6 weeks. Lovely. Last 3. Nice. Last 2. Use that exhale. Lovely. Well done. Last 1. Peel yourself up. Raise that right leg. Find a little lean back. Then left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Back to center. We're here for 5. You got this. Feel that twist. Use that oblique. Use your breath. Last 3. Stick with me. Last 2. Last 1. Back to center. Lower the right foot down. Roll yourself down. Nice. Bring both legs to tabletop position. Grabbing that dumbbell into both hands. So 1 dumbbell in both hands. Legs in tabletop. Once you're ready, chin to chest. Curl yourself up. Reach the dumbbell over the shins. Then you're going to extend the legs long as you let your arms fall back behind you. Don't let them touch the floor. Exhale, curl yourself up. Extend and lengthen. Well done. We're here for 5. You got this. Really strong. For 4. Nice. For 3. For 2. Last 1. Extend the legs. Let the arms fall back. Hold for 5. Imprint that back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it down. Perfect. Turn yourself onto your side so your right hand is flat on the mat. Okay? Right hand is flat on the mat. Then extend your legs long. Your left foot is going to go in front. Your right foot is tucked behind it. We're going to find a side plank position. Then from here, if you have a bad shoulder, if it gets too much, always come onto your forearm. From here, you're going to lift your hips up off the mat, legs are long. Extend your left arm to the ceiling if you can, holding the dumbbell. If you need to drop the dumbbell, that's okay. We're in a side plank position. We're going to bend the knees. As we do, swing the arm down by the side. Then come back to the side plank position. Your dumbbell goes back up over your head. Swing yourself down, arm swings down. Draw yourself up. Nice. We're here for 5. You got this. If you need to drop that bottom right knee, please do. 4. Well done. For 3. Nice. Stick with me. 2. Lovely. Last 1. Come back to your side plank. Hold. Can you tread the needle? For 4. Well done. For 3. Really find that full twist. Thread the needle. 2. Last 1. Left arm comes to the ceiling. Hold here. Lift those right hips up and out. 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees down. Well done. Bending at the knees. Let the dumbbell go for a moment and bring that right arm up over your head. Mermaid stretch. Release out that side body. Well done. Deep breath. Right hand comes to the mat. Bend into the right elbow as the left arm goes up and over. Deep breaths. Lovely. Really, really strong. Once you're ready, you're going to come back through the center. We're going to lie down on the mat. You're going to need both dumbbells if you have them. Don't worry, we're going to give that core a little break for a moment. Nice. Now from here, your feet are just in line with your hips, knees are bent, okay? And just remember the feet aren't too far away from the body, okay? So you should just about be able to graze your middle finger off the back of your ankle bones, okay? At the back of your heels, I should say. Just make sure you're just about to graze it, okay? Then from here, if you wanted that extra little bit of challenge, you can grab the dumbbells for me and extend your arms to the ceiling. If not, just get rid of the dumbbells if you want a little bit more support, and press your arms and palms flat onto the mat. Now from here, before we begin, you're going to find that imprint position just like we did at the beginning. So tilt the hips towards the ribs, close that gap. Then you're going to press into the heels and you're going to peel your hips all the way up, coming up onto the shoulder bridge. Squeeze and clench your glutes at the top. Hold for 4, for 3, for 2, 1. Slowly peel it all back down. Again, 2 more articulations. Find your imprint. Pressure in the heels of the feet. Peel your hips all the way up. Squeeze and clench the glutes at the top. You're here for 4, for 3, for 2, 1. Slowly peel it back down. Last articulation, then we add our layers. Imprint that lower back. Peel and lift the hips all the way up. Squeeze and clench the glutes. Now from here, let's add a layer. You're going to lower your bum down as if you were just about to tap the mat. Then lift the hips back up, squeeze the glutes. Inhale, dip the hips. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Nice. Really find the pressure in the heels of the feet and really feel that squeeze and the clench of the glutes when you lift your hips all the way up. We're here for 4 more. Then we're going to add in our arms. In 3. Use your breath. In 2. The next time you lift the hips up, as you lift the hips up, you pull the dumbbells down into the chest. As the hips dip, dumbbells go back up to the ceiling. Hips lift, pull the dumbbells into the chest. Create that resistance. Hip dips, dumbbell ceiling. Remember, you're keeping the pressure in the heels of the feet and you're still squeezing and clenching the glutes. Just because we added in the arms, try not to lose your form. Well done. Give me 5. Really strong. Stick with me. For 4. Nice. For 3. Focus on those hips lifting and dipping at the same time. 2. Use your breath. Exhale, lift the hips up. Hold it here. Pressure in the heels of the feet. Keep the hips lifted. Just work the arms up and down. We're here for 6. Nice. For 5, just the arms. For 4, squeeze and clench the glutes. Try not to leave the hips drop. 3, 2, 1. Keep the hips lifted. Dumbbells to the ceiling. Now lower the hips down. Bring your feet a little bit closer together, legs. Find your imprint, single leg. Imprint your lower back. Pressure in both the heels. Peel and lift your hips up just like you did. Now from here, you're going to raise that right leg straight up to the ceiling. Pull it back towards you. Point those toes, ballerina feet. Now from here, lower that bum down as if you're just about to touch. Exhale, lift and squeeze back up. Take your time here. Inhale, slowly dip. Exhale, pressure in that left heel as you lift the hips back up. Nice. You're here for 3. Then if you can, you're going to add in your arms. In 2. Nice. In 1. The next time you lower the hips down, can you let your dumbbells fall out wide to the side? As you lift the hips up, dumbbells come back up to the ceiling. Nice. Breathing here for me. Well done. Take your time. There's no rush. Find that control. Find that precision. Use your breath. Lovely. Exhale as you lift. Inhale, dip. Are your hips lowering and lifting at the same time? Make sure you're not rocking from side to side. We're here for 4. Well done. For 3. Nice. Keep that right leg pulling back towards you. 2. Lift those hips all the way up. Hold at the top. Now your right leg is long. You're going to lower it in line with your opposite knee, left knee. Then bring it back up to the ceiling. Keep the hips lifted. Lower the right leg. Draw it back. Nice. For 4. Well done. Keep the pressure in that left heel. Don't let the hips drop. 3, 2. Last one. Bring it up to the ceiling. Hold. Give me inch up, inch down. For 6. Little pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Lower the right foot. Come with me if you can. If you need to reset, please do. Left leg goes to the ceiling. Point the toes. Lower the bum down. Exhale, lift and squeeze back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Pressure in that right heel now this time. And again, slow it down. Focus on the hamstring and glute doing the work. Don't let the hips drop. We're here for 3. Nice, nice and evenly. Adding our arms in. 2. Last one. The next time you lower the hips, can you let the dumbbells fall to the side as the hips lift, dumbbells to ceiling? Nice. Well done. Pressure in that right heel. Lift those hips all the way up. Well done. Really strong. You're here for 4. Use your breath. Exhale, lift. 3. Take your time. 2. Point those toes. Last one. Lift the hips up. Hold at the top. Press into that right heel. Now lower that left leg in line with your right knee and back up to the ceiling. Keep those hips lifted. We're here for 5. Well done. For 4. Nice. For 3, 2. Last one. Bring it up to the ceiling. Hold. Give me inch up, inch down for 8. For 7. Glute bridge done in 6. In 5. Stick with me. 4. Whew, I'm shaking. 3, 2, 1. Lower the left foot down. Dropping those hips. Drop those knees from side to side. Window wipe with those legs for a moment. Really, really strong. Release out that tension of the lower back. And just come back to your breath here for a moment. Just time to reset. Gathering yourself. And bringing yourself back. So we're ready to go again. Release that tension. Now once you're ready, from here this time, you're going to drop one of the dumbbells. You're going to keep the other dumbbell in your right arm, extending that right arm to the ceiling. Right leg goes long on the mat. Left leg is bent. Left foot flat on the mat. Bring that left hand up to the ear, elbow stuck out nice and wide. Nice and simple for the first one. All you're going to do, you're going to drop your chin to your chest. You're going to exhale, bring that right arm up and over to the left. Peeling that right shoulder off the mat. Inhale, release it down. Exhale, curl yourself up. Inhale, release it down. Well done. Nice. You're here for 4 more. Really think about that oblique here now. Focus on that oblique muscle, nothing else. Peeling that right shoulder up and out away from the mat as you reach over that body. 2. We're going to add in that tabletop leg in 1. Nice. The next time your right arm is coming up and over, as it does, your left leg comes up to tabletop position, then lowering it back down. Exhale, curl up, reaching up and over, use that oblique. Feel that little crunch of the oblique on the left hand side. Nice, well done. You're here for 4. Really strong. For 3, coming to our final layer. In 2. In 1. Now from here, left hand goes flat onto the mat. Right arm is up, extended above your head. We're going to roll ourselves all the way up to seated. Extend that right arm over your head. Left leg comes tabletop. Then bring that right elbow to the outside of the left knee. back to center. Lower the left foot down as you C curve and slowly roll yourself back. Chin to chest. Exhale, curl yourself up. Left leg tabletop. Right elbow to the outside of that left knee. Back to center. Lower the left foot down. C curve, round that spine as we slowly roll back. Take your time. Use your breath. Well done. Break that movement down. Try not to rush it. Really strong. Stick with me. Remember that C curve and slowly lie yourself back down. Exhale, come up to seated. Well done. Take your time. Really strong. Nice, everyone. We've 4 more. Stick with me. Nice. Last 3. Well done. Last 2. Last 1. Sitting yourself up, hold it here. Left leg tabletop. Lean back, right elbow to the outside of that left knee. Back to center for 6. Well done. For 5, you got this. Stick with me. For 4, really strong. 3, you're nearly there. 2, 1, hold. Roll yourself back. Grabbing the dumbbell into both hands. Legs go long, glue the legs together. You're going to roll yourself up to seated. Then C curve, slowly roll yourself back down. Arms fall back behind you. Chin to chest. Exhale, roll yourself up. Extend the arms up. Biceps alongside the ears. C curve, slowly roll yourself back down. Well done. You're here for 4. Try not to let those legs lift along the mat. Take your time for 3. Nice. Well done. For 2. Last 1. Come all the way up to seated. Hold it here. Now from here, you're going to pivot to the side. You're going to come onto your left hand this time, okay? Legs can go long on the mat. Remember, you can do this without a dumbbell if you want. Then that right foot is in front of the left. Left hand on the mat, shoulder in line with the wrist. Once you're ready, you're going to press into that right foot to lift your hips up off the mat. Extend your right arm to the ceiling if you can. Now from here, bending at that knee, swing your arms down by your side, straighten, come back up to your side plank. Use your breath. Well done. Nice. For 5, really strong. For 4, nice. For 3, lovely. 2, last 1. Come back up to the center. Hold. Can we thread the needle? Really find that twist. Nice. You're here for 4. Well done. I'm shaking. I'm here with you. Last 2. Last 1. Right arm to the ceiling. Hold. Lift those left hips up and out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering yourself down. Bending the knees. Bring your left arm up and over. Find that side body stretch. Well done. Really, really strong. That is not easy. As I always say, side body work is not for the faint-hearted. Well done. Left hand comes to the mat. Bend into the left elbow. Right arm comes up and over. Well done. And release it out. Give yourself a little roll of the shoulders. Really, really strong. If you need to grab a quick drink of water, please do. My throat is going dry here from the work and the talking. And once you're ready, we're going to come into 4-point kneeling position for a moment. Curl the toes under. Lift the hips right up to the ceiling. Find your downward dog. And just start to bend and walk into one knee at a time again. Just to release out the back body, posterior chain. Again, coming back to that reset before we go again. You're really nearly there now. You've over half the workout done. Well over half. You're nearly there. Once you're ready, slowly start to walk your feet back, your hands back towards your feet, bending into the knees, and start to roll yourself up to that standing position, nice and slow. Lovely. Now that you're here, If you want to grab the dumbbells, you're going to grab the dumbbells into your hands. Okay, and then from here, your right foot is going to be forward. Your left leg is going to go long back behind you, coming onto the ball of that left foot. Now we're bending into the right knee. We're hinging from the hips and we're tilting that upper body forward out over that right knee. So you're not in an upright position, okay, with that upper body. You're leaning forward. We're here in our lunge position. Our arms are extended back behind us. And then from here, you're going to bring that left foot forward, up in line with the right knee. Bending, right foot, bending down into a B-stand squat. Then extend that left leg long back behind you. Hinging, leaning forward, arms go back long behind you. Bend the elbows, left foot comes up, tap, drop down into a squat. Keep the right knee bent as you extend that left leg back behind you. Bring the left foot up, tap, B-stand squat, then extend it long back behind you. Nice, so that right knee should be staying bent the whole time. It's that left foot that's coming up and then extending long back behind you. And just remember to drop down into that squat position before you extend that left leg back behind you. Well done. You're here for 5. Really strong. We're going to find a knee drive in 4. Lovely. In 3. In 2. In 1. The next time you find your B-stand squat, hold. Now come all the way up to standing. Drive that left knee up in front of you. Extend your arms up overhead. Let your arms go down around by your side, up overhead, then pull them back into your chest. Drop that left foot down, B-stand squat. Extend that left leg back behind you, arms go long. Back into your B-stance, then drive that left knee up in front, overhead press. Around the world, arms go around by your side, back up to the ceiling. Pull those dumbbells back into your chest, drop down into your B-stand squat. Left leg goes long, arms extend back behind you. B-stand squat, drop. Drive that left knee up. Overhead press, around the world. Well done, back up overhead. Pull them down into your chest, B-stand squat. Extend that left leg long, lean out over that right knee. Back into your B-stance. Knee drive. Well done. We just have 3 more. Really strong. Around the world, up overhead. Pull them down into your chest. B-stand squat. Extend your arms long behind you. Find that long runner's lunge. Back to your B-stance. Drive. Well done. Nice. Really strong. Last one. The next time you find your knee drive, hold in your knee drive. Arms up over your head. Now hold here. Around the world with your arms and back up. Well done. Engage that core, pressing down into that right heel. Make yourself as tall as possible. 3. Well done, you're nearly there. 2. Lovely. On your last one, pull those dumbbells down into your chest. Extend that left leg long. Hold it here. Well done. Extend the arms long back behind you. Then come up and tap. Extend and lengthen just for 6. Well done. For 5. For 4, you got this. For 3. 2. Last one, extend and lengthen, hold. Now place those dumbbells down on the floor and then step your right foot back to meet your left. Hold it here for me. Now from here, you're going to pike your hips back up to the ceiling. Then come back to your plank, shoulders back in line with the wrists. Now from here, bend the knees, sit the glutes back onto the heels. Come back to your plank, spread the feet a little wider if you need to. Find a row. Right arm pulls up, left arm pulls up. Again, pike the hips to the ceiling. Back to your plank. Bend at the knees, sit the glutes back to the heels. Back to your plank, find a row. Well done. Just 2 more. Pike. Back to your plank. Bend the knees, glutes back to heels. Back to your plank. Row. Lovely. Last full round. Pike the hips to the ceiling. Back to your plank position. Shoulders in line with the wrists. Bend the knees, glutes to heels. Back to your plank, final row. We're here for 4. Well done. Keep the hips as steady as you can. 3, 2, try not to rock. Last one. Pike the hips up. Lovely. Bend the knees. Drop down, child's pose. Take a moment here, reset. I really need to get myself a new set of dumbbells that don't go rolling on the mat. It's enough of a challenge without trying to keep them even extra steady without rolling. Well done. Nice. Once you're ready, bringing the dumbbells with you. Slowly, slowly bend the knees and roll yourself up to a standing position. We're going to go on to the opposite side, okay? You're on your final push here of the day. You're nearly out of here. Your left foot comes forward. Right leg goes long back behind you. Then bend into that left knee. Hinge from the hips, tilt that upper body forward. Okay, arms are long back behind you. Then again, right foot comes up, stay on the ball of the foot, drop down into B-stand squat, bend the elbows. Right leg goes long back behind you, arms go long, hinge and lean forward, long runner's lunge. B-stand squat, tap that right foot up, then extend that right leg long back behind you. Lovely. Remember that left knee stays bent the whole time. It doesn't straighten. It's the right leg and right foot doing the work. Well done. Feel that squeeze of the shoulder blades as you extend the arms. Keep them all tucked into the body. Just working a bend and extend of the elbows. We're here for 5. Well done. Remember to drop down into that squat. Lovely. For 4. Nice. 3. Adding that knee drive in 2. In 1. The next time you come into your B-stand squat, drive with that right knee. Find an overhead press. Then allow your arms to come round by your side, back up overhead. Pull the dumbbells back to the chest, right foot goes onto the mat, drop down into your B-stand squat. Extend that right leg back behind you, long runner's lunge, back into your squat. Then drive that right knee up, shoulder press with the arms. Allow the dumbbells to come around by the side, back up to the ceiling. Pull them into your chest, B-stand squat. Stay with that hinge and lean. Don't straighten that left leg. Right leg goes long back behind us. Come into your squat. Drive with that right knee. Lovely. Last 2. Drop down into your squat. Extend the right leg long. Arms go long. Bend at the elbow into your B-stance and drive the knee. Lovely. Last full one. B-stand squat, drive that right knee up, hold it here. Now just work around the whirls. Nice, you're nearly out of here now. Stick with me. Engage that core, push into the left heel. 4. Well done. 3. Nice. 2. Well done. 1. Pull into your chest, B-stand squat. Now just work. Right leg goes long, back up, tap. Extend and lengthen, back up, tap. Well done. Just give me 6. Nice. For 5. Well done. For 4. Lovely. 3. Stay hinging out over that bent left knee. 2. Extend and lengthen, hold. Draw it up. Come up to standing. Final push. Let your feet go as wide as your mat. Let your toes point out. Dumbbells heavy down by the center. Drop down into a sumo squat. Pressure in the heels, knees pointed out. Find 3 rows. 3, 2, 1. Then come all the way up to standing, dumbbells up overhead. Nice. Drop down into the squat. Row. Create that resistance. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Slow on the release. 2, 1. Come all the way up. Final push here for me. Well done. Nice. We're here for 4. Lovely, well done. Come all the way up to standing overhead press. Last 3. Row. 4, 3, 2, 1. all the way up. Well done. Last 2. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Slow on the release. Lovely. Last 1. Nice. Well done. Stick with me now. Find that row. Lovely. Hold it here. Can you straighten the upper body? Bring the dumbbells into your chest. Pressuring the heels. Push the knees out and pulse for 10. You're done in 8, in 7, in 6. You've made it. Week 1. In 5. Proud of you. 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Shake it out. Well done. Really, really strong. Drop those dumbbells to the side. Give those legs a shake. Once you're ready, come to the back of your mat for me. Drop the chin to your chest. Roll and fold down over your body. Allow everything to hang heavy. Feel the weight almost shift forward onto the balls of your feet as if you're falling forward. Drop the back of the head and neck. So we release out the posterior chain. Deep breaths. Big inhale, big exhale. Slowly, slowly walk your hands out. Lying flat on your mat. Hands on either side of your chest. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, peel and lift your chest and shoulders up off the mat, keeping a slight bend in the elbows. Try not to lock them out hard. Then from here, if it's here for you, you're going to pull your left shoulder back. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale, pull the right shoulder back. Look over the right. Inhale through center. 1 more each side. Pull the left shoulder back. Inhale through center. 1 more over to the right. Exhale. Inhale through center. Coming into a 4-point kneeling position for me. From here, we're going to go for a few cat-cows. Again, slowing your breath right down. The hard work is done. We want to regulate our nervous system again. Big inhale, dip and arch into that lower back as you open up the front of the chest and shoulders. Exhale, round the spine, bring the eyes to the belly. 2 more. Inhale, rippling through, dip and arch into that lower back. Exhale, round the spine, eyes to belly, chin to chest. Last 1. Ripple through vertebrae by vertebrae. Open up the front of the chest and shoulders. Exhale, round the spine. Bring the eyes to the belly. Inhale, meet me in that neutral position. Lovely. From here, once you're ready, we're just going to come into a kneeling position. You're going to bring your arms up over your head. You're going to grab your left wrist and we're going to reach up and over to the right hand side. Breathe into your side ribs, back body. Inhale, come through the center. Switching wrists up and over to the opposite side. Keeping that right hip and glutes heavy. Enjoy that side body stretch. Inhale to center, bring your palms together, eyes to the palms. Then big inhale, reach yourself up as high as you can, stretch that body. Exhale, blow it all out. Inhale, roll the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, roll them back and down. 2 more. Inhale, roll them up. Exhale, roll them back and down. Last 1. Inhale, roll them up. Exhale, roll them back. Week 1 reset. Give yourself a nice big clap. This session, let me know below with week 1 done. Check in with how you feel, celebrate showing up, and I'll see you next Monday for week 2 foundation. We're in this together, 6 weeks strong. Let's do this.